Hello folks, well it's John here and we're 3 weeks in, 21 days since I had the gastric bypass. This time 3 weeks ago I was back on the ward, ranting and raving on morphine from what I can remember, which was fun. So 3 weeks had passed. Just a few little things first about where I'm at. The weight's still coming off at about just under 1 kilo a day, I think, at the moment, which is good. But I've decided not to try and get too hung up about getting on the scales all the time, because I think, even though the surgeon would say that what this is about is losing weight, I don't just want to become preoccupied with being obsessed about the scales, because I don't think that's a very good place to be. All I know is that I'm losing weight, and at last I'm starting to feel a little bit better. The last week's been fairly rough, I would say. Not feeling ill, but just the tiredness and low energy levels. But that's to be expected given what's been done. No doubt it's going to take a little bit of time to recover and get used to this new way of living and new way of eating. So where I'm at with food at the moment is I'm now roughly taking in 4 to 5 of these tiny little pots a day of pureed food, still building the texture up. The big juggling act I'm finding is trying to balance getting the food in with the liquids. So roughly 4 to 5 pots of these a day and 2 litres of fluid. The trick and the difficult part is with the gastric bypass, bariatric surgery, you can't drink 30 minutes prior to eating, and you can't drink 1 hour after eating. So trying to get in 2 litres of fluid, 5 pots of food, taking into account that you do sleep as well, it's quite a balancing act. So I'm constantly sipping all day. I think one of the reasons I might have been getting a little bit tired is I don't think I've been quite getting enough fluid in. So I'm working on that. So that's a little bit of a challenge. What else has been happening? Just want to talk a little bit about people. You get some very strange sort of attitudes from people, and people do have different views. And I've had a couple of really strange, one quite funny comment this week and one quite annoying. Had a really funny comment from somebody who said the other day, "Oh, you've had a gastric bypass. I would love one of those." I was thinking, no, you wouldn't, because this surgery is not to be entered into lightly, and it's not about fitting into a new dress or a new pair of jeans. It's about making some fairly massive alterations to how your body actually works, and it's not a quick fix. It's not something to be rushed into. It's something that you have to really need, and just strange that people have that view, really, that it's still almost like, you know, a bit of a fad or a cool thing to have done. It's, if anything, it's a last resort, and I think I've said this before, probably the hardest decision I've had to make in my life about anything. So yeah, that was a strange comment. Then I had somebody the other day, I'm sure those of you that have had surgery have heard this one as well. "Oh well, you've took the easy way out, you know. I still think what you should have done is persevered with a diet and, you know, exercised." What can you really say to that? It's without really getting into a full discussion, I suppose I had to let it go over my head, but as for it being an easy decision, I think, you know, for me it was the opposite. That's just said, the hardest decision ever, because of the risks involved, because of, you know, the potential that you might not come off the operating table. Surgeries are much more dangerous when you're seriously morbidly obese. They are much more riskier. So all the time going through it was, you know, impact on my family, really thinking about my family, my partner, you know, my friends, what happens if you don't come through, because they're left to pick the pieces up. So people that talk about it being an easy way out, it annoys me quite a bit, because this wasn't a decision that I made lightly. It was something that I spent a long time working through with people around me, plus my medical team as well. So that was a little bit annoying. You just sort of like find there's a full range of sort of like attitudes and perceptions out there. And I've heard this, it's quite common that, you know, you do change how you relate to some people as well. But we'll work through that, and we'll see what happens, and take each day as it comes. And when I think it's appropriate, I'll have those discussions with people. When I don't think it's worthwhile, I'll not have the discussions with people. Just to say thanks for all of the feedback that's been left on, I'll get it right one day, wlsinfo.org.uk. And that's been, I really appreciate some of the comments that you've left back on there about the vlogs as well, and the comments on Facebook, on Facebook as well, and on YouTube. Thanks very much. I hope some people are finding this useful in terms of, if you're about to set off down this road, or have had the surgery done, that you can relate to some of the things that I'm saying. Other things that have been happening this week, I'm definitely confirmed to go back to work next Wednesday, so I've got another 7 days off. So I'm hoping by then there's going to be quite a bit of improvement in how I'm feeling. I'm not going to be as tired, but I'm sure they're going to be supportive at work. I had a nice call off my boss, and we're planning for me to go back next Wednesday and moving that forward. You know, trying to get out and about, keep myself busy. I've been to town today, seen some friends, had coffee. I did a little bit shopping, which was quite nice. And just trying to get out and take some walks and enjoy some fresh air when the weather's been quite good. So it's quite important. I'm looking to probably go back to the gym probably in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, just to try and begin to slowly do some exercise, nothing too strenuous, just exercise bike and get back onto the treadmill. Not on the cross trainer yet, because I think it's a little bit soon. I don't want to basically undo all of Keith's handiwork inside. Just to say that as well, I was looking today at my scoring, and it's absolutely fantastic. I'm just amazed at how tiny the incisions are. Really, really neat, and I think the scoring's going to fade very quick. So if you're watching this, Keith, thank you for doing a good job, and I think Jamie helped you out as well. So thank you, Jamie, if you're watching as well. Whoever saw me back up, you did a good job with that. So that's about it at the moment. Things are going well. I think I'm over the tiredness now, which is good. I'm still needing the odd nap during the day. I'm taking things, but so far so good. I'm off to Manchester at the weekend to see some friends for a few days. It's Manchester Pride, nothing strenuous there. Just going to take it easy and enjoy the parade and have some fruit juice or some flat coke. Yeah, I've heard the weather's going to be good, so I'm quite looking forward. I might actually do a vlog from there, so I get a chance. That's what I might do. I might do a little vlog from Manchester and let you all know how I'm getting on. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you're all well, you're all having a good week, and I will speak to you in the next few days. Take care and speak soon. Bye-bye.